Hey guys, it's Kenzie. Today I am doing a how I edit like my Instagram pictures or just like regular pictures video. I personally have never like really been like super obsessed with like having a feed or having like all my pictures match. I kind of go with the flow and just see what I like, and I like to have fun like with my editing, and it's definitely like changed throughout the years, but right now I've really been into like that more natural, almost like a film camera type editing ever since I like started getting into the disposable cameras, as everyone has this like past year or two. I just really like that more just like raw film camera, just like natural look. I think it's really cute, and that's kind of what I've been doing for my Instagram. I'll start a screen recording. So this is my Instagram. If you want to follow, you're welcome to. And you can like see all my pictures. I really love photography and just taking pictures, and I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So it's Kenzie Pay if you want to follow, but I'm not really going to talk about my Instagram. I'm just going to talk about like how I edit my pictures. Throughout the years, I've used multiple apps, and I really like to experiment with different ones, but lately, in the past few months, more than a few months actually, in the past quite a while, I've really been into this one app called Tezza. And I really like her filters because they are just so like, it really gives off like that preset type look without them being presets, but they have so many different looks. Like, I will just kind of show you guys because that will make more sense than me trying to explain it. I recorded 5 photos that are just completely raw, no filter or editing or anything done to them. 4 of them are iPhone pictures because I thought that'd be easier since most people take their pictures with their iPhone, and one of them I did take on my camera, which is the Canon T7i. So I'll start with my iPhone pictures. I have 5 here, and I'll start with this one, which is just me in the ocean at the beach. And they have a lot of filters, and I do pay for this app. I pay monthly for this, but you can have it for free, but you have less access. I think there's a few filters you can't have in the free version, and if you pay for this app, you can also put filters and effects on videos, so I really like that. I usually actually edit my YouTube videos with filters from this app. So, jumping into it, I feel like I've been talking forever. Have a ton of really cool filters on here, but the one that I like to use is the film filter, which is just like I said, it gives the vibe of a film photo, and I go ahead and I just turn that down a little bit so it's just a little bit more natural. And then I go ahead and I bring my shadows down because I like that more contrasted look, and I'll bring my contrast up a little bit, and sometimes I'll bring my highlights a little bit down, and I honestly will just go back and forth. Like, I might go back and say, oh, this needs less of that filter now, and then I'll go over to HSL, which you can take individual colors and change the tones of them, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool feature to have on any editing app. And I usually will bring down the saturation of the orange, but also bring down the luminance of that as well. So it looks like that. And sometimes I'll take the red and bring the hue just slightly up. And sometimes I'll mess around with the blue hue and saturation as well. The luminance, I'll honestly just mess around, go back, see if I want a little bit more. And if I'm feeling it, I'll add a little bit of grain, but I've been kind of staying away from grain lately. But yeah, it's really natural, and that's just the finished photo. That is it for me, so I'll just save it, and then you can save it to your camera roll. Here's like a picture I already edited, and you can see I did use grain on this one, and I really like this one because it really looks like a film photo to me, and it just looks like a little bit more a little more vintage, a little more spicy. I just really like the look of this photo. I'm going to edit another photo with a different background. So here's a picture of me in Santa Barbara, and sometimes I do actually use the other filters, but I really just like the film one, and I'm gonna keep it pretty high on this one, and then I'm gonna go to shadows, bring those down a little bit. I'm going to go to HSL and bring the luminance down of the orange a little bit, like that, and that is it. Here's one of me at the beach that I will edit, and I like the film one. Bring it down a little bit, and I'm going to do some grain on this one just for fun. And I want the orange. I don't know why, like I haven't edited this before at all, but the orange just looks really like saturated to me, so I'm gonna bring down the saturation by orange and then bring down the luminance a little bit. And then I'm going to mess with the hue of the sky, make it just more blue. And I honestly just love that look. I'm gonna add some grain. I don't want to be too repetitive, so I'll do one or two more. Here's one. This is a mirror selfie. I actually posted this on Instagram already, but I'll do the film one, bring it down a little bit, bring my shadows down, bring the grain up a little bit, and that is basically it. Here's another one of me in Santa Barbara. And I think I'm gonna actually change the filter on this one because I don't love the look of the filter. So I'm gonna change it to this toasty filter right here. And I don't know why, but I feel like I just look really pale in this lighting, so I'm gonna mess with my skin tone a little bit. Just like that. And I think I need to bring down the filter a little bit too. And save. Okay, I feel like I kind of rushed through this, but at the same time, this app just makes it so easy. This is not sponsored, by the way. If you think it's sponsored, look at my subscriber count. It's not sponsored, but yeah, that's just like the way that I love to edit my Instagram photos. This app honestly like works wonders. It's just so fun and so cool, and I just been loving the vibe of these photos, and I feel like, you know, I'm not like trying to make them match, but when you all edit them the same way, they're gonna end up kind of matching. Another awesome editing app that I use is Lightroom, but that's like way more in depth and you need a lot more experience to even understand how to work Lightroom. That's what I use to edit my more professional photos. I have a photography and videography account called Kenzie Pay Visuals, and I use Lightroom for those photos. I don't use Tezza. So if you want like an in-depth Lightroom tutorial, I do that on my computer. But Tezza is an amazing app if you want like preset like photos, and you don't even have to go the film photo route because that's just the filter that I like to use. But they have so many different filters, so I definitely recommend this app. I feel like it's so underrated. I like it 10 times better than like VSCO. So yeah. Okay, so that was my video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you want to see all those photos in action. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and give a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!